Hey, welcome to the vlog. Different kind of presentation today. It's Sunday, February 14th. At least that's what the video will be, and it's going to be a screen recording video kind of today, which I think I've done in the past, but it has been quite some time. Long and short, boring day today. I just watched the NBA All-Star stuff on TV. I went to my grandmother's house in Silver Lake with my mom. We went to Panera. Just boring Valentine's Day. For those of you who are more so inclined, happy Valentine's Day. Anyways, thought I would take this opportunity to show you what I've been working on data-wise for the past couple days. It's been fairly time-consuming, but I have a bit of a fetish for data and information and Excel. It's just, I like it. I don't know why it's weird. But I have compiled a document here that has a lot of information in it from multiple sources. Really just statistical information. So if you don't care about this stuff, it's regarding the E39 M5, you're probably not going to be too interested. This is almost more of an E39 Source video. But I've spent the past couple days putting together this spreadsheet that has a lot of information. So if you full screen your video playback and put it in 1080 or whatever the highest resolution is on this video, hopefully you'll be able to read it. I will zoom in a little bit here. But so page 1, we have production statistics per country. North America obviously being inclusive of both Canada and the United States, Europe being inclusive of multiple here. So there's the total production, and some of these numbers don't match. Some statistics include individually ordered cars. Some of them include cars that were produced for photographs, for test drives, dealer demo vehicles. Some don't, but it's all pretty similar. But we've got a breakdown of production per country and per market. DE91 code vehicles being left-hand drive, non-US. DE92 being right drive Europe. DE93 being USA, North American, Canadian cars. So we got a breakdown by model year, VIN number, range. A lot of statistics here. So US production was 99.88. Even the percentage. In 2003, 20% of them were made in 03. The most of them were made in 2000, that being 33.26% of the market. As I warned you, very nerdy. Moving on to exterior color, this is fun. We got it again broken down by DE91, 92, and 93. We got paint codes, German names of colors, US names of colors, production availability. I couldn't find some of these statistics for some of the individual colors. But for example, let's find Silverstone. So Silverstone Metallic, Silverstone, paint code 425. I originally thought it was only made until the facelift. About a year ago, I found out it went until 9 of 2001 and was then replaced by Blue Water in October of 2001 through the end of production. But back up to Silverstone, they made a lot of these in the left-hand drive market for Europe and the rest of the world, 792 versus only 318 in the US. Looking at my favorite color personally on these cars, Astoral Blue Metallic, paint code 335 from 1999 until October of 2002. One was ordered by somebody in the US and a total of 48 others for the rest of the market. So I got a full breakdown of total market, total individual, total production numbers for every color. Exterior or interior configurations, light colors are extended leather, the basic M5 leather, and dark colors being the luxury interiors. We see a breakdown of what was made. So the 06 SS cars, the full leather Silverstone, only a total of 228 in the US versus 690 for left-hand drive European rest of world cars, so a lot more of those. But look at how many freaking individual colors were available. A ton of them, and they didn't make very many. I mean, only a total of 250 or 300 individual cars, and that would have been somebody that went into a dealership and said that they specifically wanted, for example, a full leather Imola 2 interior, and that code is just an individual Z1XX code, and there's none in the United States. A total of 2 for the European left drive market. Then thanks to Hassan, we've got this beautiful table of numbers. I love stuff like this. Of exterior and interior colors for the DE93 market. So Silverstone cars, paint code 425, A total were made in the full leather Silverstone of 34, so very few. My interior being the 05 SS, 121. If we look at Luke's, even smaller numbers, Avis Blue Metallic and 06 SS, his is one of 18. Very few of those. Hassan's Anthracite Metallic, one of 9. Just cool to see these numbers, and you guys are totally like, wow, okay, I knew he was bad, but this is really bad. Every one of these interiors means something. These M3, M1, those are all the luxury interior. I don't care much for those. Kennon's interior, the 05 SW, that's the extended leather black and titanium, is actually, I think, the biggest number on here, 734 of those. 642 titaniums with the luxury, probably SW Suarez black interior. That would be the, I don't know if that's the full leather or not. Then there's the options list. Look at that. Every option code, if it's standard, a cost option, a non-cost option, or not available in each of the 3 marketplaces. We do have a bunch of constituents here. 7 asterisks means except for 2000 Canadian models. PDC, 3 asterisks meaning 99 to 2000. They were only at rear, obviously, being that the facelift added front parking sensors. So there's every option, including full leather and luxury interior. The M texture interior was a no-cost option. And then we've got 5 asterisks, which means that was available for the 2000 model year and for Canada and all model years. These are like BMW private stats that have been compiled into a document now. So for anybody that owns these cars, it's kind of cool to look at. Then we've got option statistics. So cars with PDC, option 508, in the United States marketplace, 4,904 were optioned with it, 49% with PDC. So that's cool to see. And then the trunk interior in Alcantara was 6 cars and rough rounding to 0%. So that's a pretty rare option in the U.S. as opposed to 131 in left-hand drive rest of world orders, still only at 1.7%. So as you can see, that's a really rare option. Then we get up into M audio, 9%, 13% versus 51% in the United States. So that's something that they pushed or people were willing to spend. I think it was $500 option to have the M audio, which only added the subs, and I think they're 8 or 6 ohm speakers versus 4. But in Kennon's car, you really don't hear much of a difference. His rattles a lot less than mine, but that's pretty much it. So between these 6 pages, we've got a lot of nerd statistics. If anybody is still watching at this point, comment banana. If you leave a comment in the comment section, banana, you earn like 50 cool points, and you're just educating yourself, and it's good for the world. We're just increasing the world IQ, and I thank you for staying with me for that. So I don't know, I may actually put this Excel spreadsheet up on E39 Source. On the site we have a download section where we offer a variety of documents that are available, PDFs, all kinds of stuff for owners to, or really for anybody to be able to come and get technical literature. So if we wanted a PDC install, we click that and we get a PDF, largely in German, released by BMW for retrofitting PDC in full. It's difficult to read. You've got to have access to some of the pinouts to know what pin X363 is. But really a wealth of knowledge. And the whole point of E39 Source 4 years ago, or 5 years ago when it was conceived, was to provide a forum for this type of information because it didn't otherwise exist. And it's really cool that we've been able to put a large amount of it out there and keep adding to it. So I'll probably make that public if anybody were to ever care about those statistics. Really most of this is for my reference. Like, people always ask me, what parts do you need to retrofit an M5 or replace an M5 bumper? There's the full list. Part number, quantity, and part description for a no PDC car. So I just reference this stuff quite frequently. Here's what is currently in my basement. I have a full inventory of part number, quantity, condition, description, and notes just to know what it is of what I have. I can't tell you how many times Kenan or Luke or Bobby or somebody sends me a message, hey, do you have one of these? It would be useful if you do. So here's an E39 M5 plenum stud. It's a collar screw. I have one new, and there's the part number. So it's a full inventory of what's down there. MIS, or Management Information Systems, is just weirdly interesting to me. I also keep Carfax. Let's see, 2005. I don't know if mine's in here. 99540. There's Alex's car. There's the Carfax on his as of a couple months ago. Nerd, total nerd stuff. Don't judge me too much, but it's all here. Have a whole folder on the M5. There's the picture of the mileage on the replacement engine that I bought, 122,733. The temperature sensor was disconnected at the time, so it was reading negative 40 Fahrenheit. I have a full list of the options that my car has. The 05 SS interior, paint code 425 Silverstone, production date 2nd or 3rd of February 2000. All the options on there. The guy that bought my car, or the original owner of my car, sold it. In 2006, he bought one of these, and that's what happened to it. Unfortunately, he passed in 2006 with his occupant in Oberlin, Ohio, in that 2006 M5. As far as I know, that car's in a scrapyard, or has been crushed and recycled. Unfortunate news. My original owner is dead. On a lighter note, that is going to be pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed a little tour. For anybody that is as tenth as much of a nerd as I am about this data statistics information, it's just fun. I love Excel. I love putting together tables, being able to see numbers like that. Today is Monday, probably going to kick off on the academic week. Sleep in, take it easy. It's 2:50 in the morning. I'm going to go up and shower and get to bed, and I will speak to you guys tomorrow on Monday. Thanks for sticking around. Good night.